Real estate builds wealth for millions of Americans. This is true, but not in way most think. Primary residence is not investment, despite what real estate agents say. Investment generates income or appreciates with no personal use. Rental property qualifies. House you live in does not. Provides shelter, important, but not. Investment, different category. Real estate investment has advantages, leverage, tax benefits, inflation hedge, tangible asset. These are real, substantial, but also has disadvantages, illiquidity, concentration, management burden, transaction costs. Leverage is unique advantage, can buy 500,000 property with 100,000 down. Bank lends 400,000 if property appreciates. 5%, that's 25,000 on 500,000, but 50% return on your 100,000. This is leverage, power, but leverage works both ways. Property drops 5%, that's 25,000 loss on 500,000, but 50% loss on your 100,000, plus you still owe 400,000 to bank. This is leverage risk. Rental properties generate income monthly. This is cash flow. Positive cash flow means rent exceeds mortgage, insurance, taxes, maintenance. Negative cash flow means losing money monthly, hoping for appreciation. This is speculation, not investment. The 1% rule. Monthly rent should be 1% of property value. 300,000 property should rent 3,000 monthly. This ensures positive cash flow after expenses, hard to find. Inexpensive markets, easier in cheaper ones. Tax benefits are substantial. Depreciation deduction, mortgage interest deduction, property taxes deduction, maintenance costs deduction. These reduce taxable income significantly, especially early years of ownership. But these require active management or paying property manager 10% of rent. Typical, either costs time or costs money. Stocks require neither. Set and forget. Real estate never forgets about you. Illiquidity is major disadvantage. Need money, sell property. Takes months, maybe. Plus closing costs, 5 to 6% total. Stocks sell instantly, no cost. Money in account next day. This matters for emergencies. Concentration risk is real. Most people buy one or two properties, all wealth, in few assets, same city, same market. This is risky. Stocks allow diversification across hundreds of companies, sectors, geographies, easily. Transaction costs are enormous. Buy property, pay 3%. Closing costs, sell property, pay 6% to agents, plus other fees, 9%. Round trip, stocks, 0 or nearly 0. This matters, especially for short holds. REITs offer alternative real estate investment trusts, own portfolios of properties, trade like stocks, liquid, diversified, professional management, no toilets to fix, literally. REITs provide real estate exposure without headaches of direct ownership, dividends from rent, appreciation from property, values, correlation different from stocks, somewhat. Diversification benefit. But REITs are different from properties. No leverage unless REIT uses it. No tax benefits for you directly. REIT pays taxes, different structure, different characteristics. Both valid, just different. The decision, direct property versus REITs, depends on preference, time availability, risk tolerance, capital available. Management skills, local market, knowledge. Many factors. No universal. Answer. Real estate appreciates. Long-term. Historically. About inflation. +1 or 2%. Not spectacular, but reliable. Stocks historically outperform, but real estate has other benefits, leverage, tax advantages, inflation protection. For most investors, primary residence plus REIT exposure in portfolio makes sense. Maybe 10% of stocks allocation this provides. Real estate and benefits without concentration, risk, or management burden. Some people love real estate, enjoy management, have skills. For them, direct ownership makes sense, can build substantial wealth through properties, but not for everyone. Know yourself, choose accordingly. Real estate is not better than stocks, not worse than stocks, just different. Different risk, different return, different characteristics, belongs in diversified portfolio. For most, in some form. How much, how direct, that's personal choice.